song was chosen because I have literally been run over 3 times. I got down, I got back up again. It's a true story, more than once. That was in my younger years. Luckily, when I got to 34, my dad decided to finally move out. Didn't take me long to get a new housemate, although these days she does prefer to be called Mrs. Reiss. Although I have a feeling she's not quite as happily married as I am. A couple of examples of this. Firstly, she tried to sign me up in the summer to the local fire station charity car wash event. Don't think that's for my benefit, do you? Can you imagine 10, 12 firemen reaching down to wash the cars, and then there's me. I do like that. I do, she like it. Second example, cyclists. I'm not by myself if I can help it, but I've got a little bit of a rule in my head. If I'm on the road, the cyclist needs to be on the pavement. Now if I'm on the pavement, they need to be on the road, right? That's the way it needs to be. But there are a couple of roads we drive down where there isn't the option. So if we are driving down a country road, there's no curb at all, and there's a cyclist, my wife goes, if I can open the window and touch them on the bum, you're driving too close. So I'm not sure if it's a fine, I'm not sure if it's a lycra, but it's definitely not me. The third and final nail in the coffin. We like to go on holiday a little bit, hence the crazy jacket, not just to entertain you guys today. We went to Spain. She woke up for the afternoon siesta, and she devoured one of those giant bags of crisps. You know, ones we can only get in Costco, right? You need a card to get a bag of crisps that big. She ate every single crisp in that bag. She looked me dead in the eye and went, that was the best 15 minutes of my life. I don't tell jokes, I tell the truth. It's a fact. Like I said, we love her. I think she might have think the royals though, because not only her, but a few people in my local town told me I look a little bit like a member of the royal family. Now luckily that's not Prince Andrew. Obviously. You can probably tell by the ears, right? A little bit like our good new king. Right? I've got ears just like King Charlie. I've got a nose, a bit like the king. I've got a hairline just like his eldest son. Or only son, depending on what newspaper you read. Not my words, not my words. But I have been doing, apart from looking like, quite a few celebrities actually. I won't name them all because I've only got 5 minutes. Yeah, there a bit of research about my name. So Phil in Arabic means elephant. I forgot, didn't you? Thought I forgot. In Greek or Latin, it means lover of horses. Now, in my case at least, that is not sexually. There's a King Charles joke in there somewhere, but I'm not going there. In English, Philip means family disappointment. Again, these are all true. There's no jokes in it, this is all true. I know that because my dad told me. So we used to live just down the road in lovely Norfolk. You might know if you're local to Harrow. I made a life choice just after that to move to Slough. Some call it an upgrade, some definitely do not. But so having to admit that to a room full of people you don't know, barring a couple of people at the front, of course, is I guess it's a bit like driving a Skoda. Right? It's not as bad as it used to be, but it's always going to be considered a bit shit. I finished doing some research on my name, so what I decided to do then is find out what else Slough is good for. There's not a lot, it's a very short list. Very, very short list. There's a poem, there's a few other things. The one that I guess is most interesting, because it'll link back to something I spoke about earlier. The first zebra crossing in the UK was painted on the floor in Slough. Yeah. No one stops it. But it's there. The kids won't stop. The police don't stop. And as for the cyclists, straight through. Now that is not because it's a zebra crossing, that's because they can see my wife's arm out the window. She's got a couple of them as well, to be fair. Alright, that takes me to one last story, one more holiday story. I've got a cultured room in front of me, I can tell. Any of you been to Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Ooh. Always a cheer. Have any of you seen a condomeria?
What?
The what? Take that as a no, there's normally at least one in the room. So a condomeria is a very small little shop. It sells nothing but condoms, the clue is in the name. Different shapes, different sizes, different flavours. They've got crisp flavour condoms if you want them. But there's one that caught my eye. Not sure I like the sound of that one. Stood out. It's probably worse, isn't it? Alright, the most interesting condom in the window that day. A vegan condom. Now, like cyclists, I've got nothing against vegans. Lovely people, most of them. And they're not telling you all about their veganism. But the question it left me with, and this is the question I'll leave you with, I don't need an answer. If you've got one, see me afterwards. Can a vegan condom ever be 100% meat free? Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a lovely crowd. Thank